everyone, welcome to Poetry, Prayer, and Practice. My name is Pastor Laura, and I'm coming to you all from the sunroom in my home. And it's a beautiful day, and so trying to enjoy the brief moments where the weather is pleasant and not sweltering. But as we're gearing up for the summer, a lot of people have been asking me, what kind of adventures do you have going on this summer? And so it's been a good conversation to share what adventures I'm going to be up to in the summer, and also dream about what is possible. So I think it's kind of coming into the summer, especially in Minnesota, and most years our winters are long and arduous, and summer feels like a time of possibility and adventure. I invite you all to think about what adventures you might be up to this summer as a way to take a breath, have some fun, and store up those joy moments for when you need them in the really long nights of winter. And so I was looking at this book it's called A Rhythm of Prayer by Sarah Bussey, and it's a compilation of prayers and liturgies for different seasons and rhythms of prayer. And I ran across this poem/prayer by Caitlin Curtice, and Caitlin is a poet and author and speaker, and she is a citizen of the Potawatomi band, and so she's an Indigenous writer. So I thought this writing of hers fit well with the spirit and theme of adventure. She says, "If only I could give you up the gift of adventure. If only I could box her up for you, that big red bow on top, glimmering. But this cannot be. Adventure is not given or earned. She's breath that is prayed, a force that is found in the soul of everyone and everything. But maybe, just maybe, if I cannot box her up for you, I can at least point you in her direction. Maybe, at least. At least I can tell you where I saw her last. What I prayed when I was alone, waiting in a forest under the pine trees, waiting for her to appear. Maybe that will be your beginning. You see, I didn't learn for a long time. For years, as soon as I began searching, I hid behind fear, all the while, adventure waiting for me. Adventure waiting for me with a lantern and wildflower. All that time I only wanted pictures of her without knowing her presence, her warmth, her smell. But when I met her, I found myself. When I prayed, I found God. If only I could teach you not to be afraid. If only I could tell you that it's okay if you don't have words left to pray. If only I could point you towards that lantern and that wildflower. If only I could show you the way to God. But God cannot be given or earned. No, God is found. So in that soul of yours, there's the greatest opportunity. You, the world, breath and prayer embodied, everything sacred. These things would never fit into a box with a big red bow on top, glimmering." So as we find adventure, in the midst of those adventures, we find spaces to experience the divine. So when you are thinking about what adventure means to you, take some time to carve out this summer and to have some adventure. And maybe you'll experience creation and God in the midst of that. So my prayer for you today is that adventure will come to you and that you will find rest. You will see new facets of God's presence in your life. So have a little bit of adventure today and the next week and maybe this summer. It's nice to spend some time with you all today. If there are ways that Pastor Elizabeth and I can be supporting you in prayer, feel free to reach out or put it in the comments below so that we can know specifically how to raise each one of you in prayer. Have a good afternoon, everyone.